Here's the quick rundown of today's top stories. Sunday, April 27th. Marcos pays tribute to Voice for the Voiceless Pope Francis. Back in Manila on April 28th. President Marcos and First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos are set to return to Manila on Monday morning, April 28th. After attending the funeral of Pope Francis at the Vatican over the weekend, Malacanang confirmed. The President and the First Lady joined other world leaders in mourning the death of Pope Francis on Saturday, April 26th. In a Facebook post, Marcos described the late pontiff as the voice of the voiceless as he paid his last respects. Bato Dela Rosa says VP Sara's endorsement a big boost to PDP-Laban senatorial bets and guest candidates. Re-electionist Senator Ronald Bato Dela Rosa is confident that Vice President Sara Duterte's endorsement of candidates allied with the former administration would be of significant help in the upcoming 2025 midterm elections. Dela Rosa, who is running under PDP-Laban that is allied with former President Rodrigo Duterte, said he is vouching on the Vice President's endorsement to boost their chances of winning. Considering the Vice President's high trust rating, the former PNP chief said there is a possibility that her supporters would heed her endorsement. Dela Rosa was referring to Pulse Asia's March 2025 Ulat ng Bayan survey that showed Duterte's approval and trust ratings rise. Adiong hits back at VP Duterte, says rice during her father's admin costs 70 pesos a kilo. House Assistant Majority Leader and Lanao del Sur, 1st District Representative Zia Alonto Adiong described Vice President Sara Duterte's criticism of President Marcos's 20 pesos per kilo rice program as ironic. He pointed out that during Duterte's father's presidency, the price of rice was over 3 times higher than 20 pesos per kilo. The House leader was reacting to the Vice President's recent remarks, where she said the current administration's push to provide 20 pesos per kilo rice under a pilot program in certain parts of the Visayas was too little, too late. No tropical cyclone formation expected through end of April, PAGASA says. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said no tropical cyclones are expected to develop within or enter the Philippine area of responsibility for the remainder of April. As of Sunday, April 27th, PAGASA weather specialist Benison Estereja said that while cloud clusters have been observed far east of Mindanao, the latest monitoring and forecast models show no significant weather disturbances or low-pressure areas are likely to intensify into tropical cyclones in the coming days. He said the easterlies and intertropical convergence zone remain the country's dominant weather systems. Multiple Filipinos feared dead, scores injured after driver plows through street festival crowd in Vancouver. Multiple people are feared dead, and dozens were injured after a driver plowed through a crowd of revelers, most of them Filipinos, at the Lapu-Lapu Day block party in Canada. The vehicle entered the street where people were attending the Filipino Community Festival just after 8 p.m. Friday, the Vancouver Police Department said in a social media post. A number of people have been killed and multiple others are injured after a driver drove into a crowd, police said. The exact number of dead or injured was not immediately available. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in.